What's up guys, this is Darkbblue. The second endgame character of me in Outriders is a Technomancer. I think this class is really fun to play and many builds of it are of decent capability. In this video, I will rank all 6 Technomancer legendary sets. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Now let's dive right into it. So let's first check out S rank sets. I must list Flame Leper set here. This is the most brilliant build in this game in my opinion. So how strong is it? Flame Leper build is the single best mobbing and speedrun build in Outriders. It can deal great damage at a high frequency and in a super large area. For example, the plant expedition can be finished within 5 minutes with Flame Leper. And after understanding how this build works, you will know why I say it's brilliant. Okay, the Flame Leper set bonus goes like this. Whenever you have 3 stacks of toxin on one enemy, these 3 stacks will be removed, and 1 stack of light fire will be added to that enemy. Well, it looks pretty plain at the first glance, encouraging players to do damage through status effect. But it's not that plain as it looks. The key is, this set bonus enables us to remove status effects from enemies, which can make a combo with this pack node. When status effect is inflicted or removed, reduce ongoing cooldown. Actually, if you can only inflict but not remove status effect, this node is not very impressive. But with Flame Leper set, it allows you to spam your skills. Now you can choose to use Cold Snap skill. There is a mod that allows Cold Snap to deal great damage if it hits one enemy that is already frozen, which can be easily achieved when you spam this skill. And there is another mod that makes enemies explode if they die when still influenced by Cold Snap, which can be easily achieved with the first mod. Now you get it. Spam Cold Snipe twice and everyone dies. So this build is making use of Flame Leper set bonus in an indirect yet interesting and creative way. Also, it's super strong, so I'm very fond of this build, a solid S. Technomancer set is also an S rank set for Technomancer. This whole set and the related build is super straightforward yet powerful. And Technomancer triple turret build is the best arbiter build for Technomancers. It, well, cannot outperform Devastator Systemic Commander of course, but already good enough. So what's this set bonus? Every time you use a turret skill, you get a stack of turret damage bonus capped at 50%. With this bonus, the Cryo Turret is one of our main damage sources. Cryo Turret can get many bonus effects. Double barrel, double firing rate, double turret, extra damage, and damage scaling with status power. All these effects together make Cryo Turret a great damage dealer. Compared with Cryo Turret, well, Blighted Turret is squishy, so it's mainly used to stack up set bonus instead of dealing damage. The other damage source is the minigun. Although it actually has nothing to do with the set bonus, the minigun is purely strong. With this pack node, you can stack status power to further improve the performance of the minigun. Since you are stacking status power to bonus Cryo Turret anyway, there is a good synergy between Cryo Turret and the minigun. So this is triple turret build with Technomancer set. Simple and straightforward, yes, but it melts the final arbiter. I feel these two S builds are of two opposite extremities. Flame Leper is a good mobbing build but is squishy against arbiter, and Technomancer set is just on the contrary. And as a result, when I run the trial, I have to switch between them. To be honest, that's a bit annoying. Now, other Technomancer sets left won't be comparable to the first 2 S sets. But this doesn't mean they are weak. It's simply because Flame Leper and Technomancer are insanely strong. Okay, so the first tier A set is Torrential Downpour. It's strong and much more fun to play. The set bonus can be simply interpreted as bonusing the damage output of Scrapnail. You see, there is a pact node that bonuses all ordnance skills according to status power. So I decided to use all three ordnance skills together, and here is my downpower ordnance build. Actually, I feel like a bomber when playing it. I'm setting everything into explosion with grenades, rocket launcher, and pen launcher, so it's really fun. And look at how fast I kill this spider boss. The damage output of Scrapnail with downpour set is really good. Of course, there is a drawback in this build, survivability. Since I'm doing not constant damage but a large damage once in a while, I cannot have constant and steady life leech. When fighting humans and barrels, I need to take cover in order to stay alive. The second A set is Grim Inventor. I have to say, well, I don't know if it's suitable to put it here, because this set itself is not good enough to be an A, but it's still an AP Technomancer set after all, and that means it's impossible to be weak. So what's the set bonus and why is it squishy? When pen launcher hits enemies, restore ammo for rocket launcher. So the ideal effect should be using rocket launcher throughout the entire battle. But actually, although pen launcher hits many times, only the first hit can restore ammo. And there is even a bug that sometimes the restoring effect fails to trigger. Well, at least we know the ideal effect, so I use Fixing Wave with Quartermaster to provide an additional way to restore ammo. And the result build is, well, actually not bad. Compared with downpour set, now I don't need to mind using my grenades, so it's easier to learn and use. And the damage of rocket launcher is enough to one-hit kill mobs as long as it hits directly. All in all, both two ordnance AP sets are fun to play and capable to finish hard contents, so a strong recommendation. Now finally we have only two AP sets left, Plague Sour and Monarch. I put them to rank B. Plague Sour set is focused on inflicting toxin status, while Monarch set is about frozen status. But in fact, FP Technomancer always uses blighted rounds no matter what and uses Cold Snap almost always. So there is no key difference between these two sets. I've come up with two ways to do the class tree and pack tree. The first is restoring ammo by killing enemies with toxin status, so I'm going the top class tree and use Blighted Tyrant to trigger damage bonus. And since I have to kill enemies to restore ammo, I need an additional way to restore ammo without killing, so that I can deal with elites and bosses. Therefore, I choose to go bottom up in pack tree. This node will allow my Tyrant to restore my ammo. The other is restoring ammo using Fixing Wave with Quartermaster mod. This requires me to have more cooldown reduction for Fixing Wave, so I'm going middle in class tree. And since I'm not using any Tyrant skill, I change my pack tree to going top up. Both two ways are doable and are actually exchangeable for two AP sets. Personally, I use the first plan with Plague Sour and the second plan with Monarch. And please note that when recording this video, I don't have any cooldown reduction attributes on my Monarch build, so it's weaker than the actual performance of this build. All in all, both AP builds are of course doable, but not attractive. I don't find anything special from them, and I don't really recommend them if you are looking for something interesting. Now a final conclusion. Two assets of Technomancer, Flame Leper and Techmonger, are top tier mobbing and bossing sets respectively. Two A sets, Downpower and Inventor, are both Ordnance AP sets. They are fun to play and actually strong. Finally, two B sets, Plague Sour and Monarch, are the most ordinary AP Technomancer sets. Though they look a bit boring, they are of course doable. If you like my story and if you want to draw me into depth of games, just like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, see you around.